First of all, this is what it takes. Are you prepared to do this? Are you going to do this? Yes or no? You're going to let yourself down? You're going to be a pussy? You're going to be weak? Push yourself to that maximum and see how far you can go and how far your mind can go into the pain. And
there's no shortcuts. There's nothing you can do. There's no easy route.
Fuckers, I'm going to show you.
All right, what is up, YouTube? Welcome to the video. Nice up close and personal. I need to get like a lens. This is the widest it goes, and I have to hold it so far out. But anyways, we got a leg day today. We're starting the kitchen real quick. I'm gonna try to show more of my nutrition as I, enter this next phase. I'm trying to do 3 months out from like the summer, kind of more of a cut right now, just a slight cut, very, very small. Really, obviously I've talked about with the struggles with binge eating and my nutrition kind of being all over the place. Something I'm really trying to do now is just get back in routine. Like the reason I think it's been so bad is because I've been so freaking bad at cooking. I've been so lazy. I've been eating out so much. And then when I eat out, I have these bigger meals, and these bigger meals lead me to binging. When I have a meal that's like 900 calories, it's like, oh, floodgates are open, let's go. So what I'm trying to do right now, and I'm making an updated full day of eating, is eat more frequently throughout the day with smaller meals. So right here we got the Mega Fit meal. This is my favorite one. It's the carne asada from Mega Fit. Honestly, my fridge is literally just, it's kind of a mess, but it's literally just Mega Fit meals and eggs. And there's a reason I've been stoked to partner with them is because this literally this fits my lifestyle so well. And I don't know, I'm not trying to sell you guys anything. I don't want this to sound like an ad or anything, but if you are someone like me, you struggle with, you hate cooking and you're kind of lazy, they are kind of helpful to have because I just toss this in the pan. It takes like 10 minutes. So got this. I have this. Also going to have a little Geek yogurt. I'm going to go a little Chobani guy and throw a little love on there. We'll throw a little honey on there as well for some pre-workout. And then we'll hit this leg day. Yeah, it's actually pretty nice out in Boston. It's like 60. I gotta get used to the cold up here, man. And Virginia, it's already like 80. So I gotta get used to it. Also, you're probably like, Dylan, you're not a hat guy. You're not a hat guy. They all chant in unison. I know I'm not a hat guy, but my hair's a mess, so I throw it on when I need to. Trying to grow the hair out, Don't know really the direction I'm going with it. Just trying to get a good flow, but we'll see. So we'll have this meal. We'll probably walk to the gym today because it's 60 degrees out. It's lovely. Might as well pop the top, get a little tan going. But let's get into this workout. Let's go. All right, at the gym, leg day now. To run through what we got real quick. We're starting off just warmed up. Did some just banded stretches that I usually do, but warm up for cleans right now. We're gonna work up to pretty decently heavy weight that I can do 3x3 with, and then we're gonna pair that with a seated jump. Been doing this the last couple of weeks. My main power work, especially right now, being more in a hypertrophy strength block. I'm doing less power work than I typically would, but I want to make sure I'm still getting it in so I don't lose that quality, and also because it's just so important for the squats to follow after. I feel so much better squatting after I've been primed with this as opposed to just going straight to the squats. So cleans, 3 reps, and then straight into a seated jump for 3 reps. And take about 3 to 5 minutes in between. Again, it's power work, so it's about intent. It's not hypertrophy strength work where it's about going till failure. It's about moving with intent, moving fast, going heavy, of course, and then trying to jump as high as possible. So 3 rounds there, and we'll freaking get into it. So also, if cleans are something maybe you've never cleaned before, I get asked where should you start? Honestly, the way I learned how to clean was just watching YouTube videos. So Catalyst Athletics is a good resource. But now you can just type in how to power clean, and there's probably a million great YouTube videos from weightlifting coaches. So I highly suggest that if you're interested in it. Now, maybe you can't clean due to past injuries, you just don't want to. You can replace cleans with a weighted jump variation. Whether it's a trap bar jump, barbell jump, dumbbell jump. We're using 30 to 40% of your squat max. But power work, definitely highly recommend doing it. You don't have to do a million sets, but a couple sets to get you primed. I'm telling you, you'll go into your squats feeling juicy. The bar is gonna fly off your back. So that's what we got today. We'll go 3 reps of each. Let's rip. All right, something I've been doing before squatting heavy has been this power pairing of power cleans from the ground, 3 reps, with a seated jump for 3 reps. Trying to just be twitchy. Intent is all I'm thinking. But doing this before you squat or deadlift heavy, you're going to prime your nervous system, get it ready to go. So when you're lifting those heavy weights, it's moving with intent. So power cleans, 3 from the ground, trying to move the bar nice and fast, using 80 to 85% of my one rep max, and then going straight into a seated jump for 3 reps. Again, just 3 reps each because we're just thinking intent. We're thinking about being powerful, not trying to get too fatigued. 3 total rounds, and then getting your squats, you feel good. So let's rip. All right, going straight into the jumps. On these, I like to like rock. So it really gives me the intent of thinking like punch in the ground and try to get as high as possible. So a little rocket to it, punch, pop. That's what I say, my punch, pop. You're just trying to jump as high. Try to touch the roof if you can, but go 3 reps here. So rock. All right, clean's done. 3x3 there with the jumps. Feeling springy, feeling good. Warming up for squats now. Top set, back offset approach. That's been my go-to for squats of late. Heavy top set. Usually I literally have been doing 495 every week. And the reason I'm doing that is I'm sure we all have those numbers with certain lists, whether that's bench, squat, where it's like a number that gets in your head and scares you. Like my all-time squat max is 545. But for some reason, once I get 5 plates on there, I get so overwhelmed by it. And so what I started doing, probably been doing this like 3 months now, is once a week touching 495 for an AMRAP set. So some weeks I get 2, some weeks I get 3. Last week I got 5. But as long as I'm touching it, I'm just building that confidence with it. And now I've gotten to a point where it's like, hey, throw 495 on there, I know I can get at least 3 reps. Whereas before, some days I would throw 495 on, and I wouldn't even get 1 rep. So I think if you struggle a lot with a certain weight, like maybe it's on bench and 225 is something, you know, once you put that in the bar, you kind of struggle with it. Just start doing it weekly, do a top set of that weight, and it would just become second nature, and you become more used to it. And also this approach is nice because you get a heavy top set, you know, something, generally I'm in like that 1 to 5 range, and then I'll drop down about 40 pounds to 455, which is about 83%, and I'll hit 2 sets of 6 to 8. So I've been loving this 3-set approach. Instead of doing like a 5x5 or a 4x6, which I still love those approaches, I think they're good for accumulating volume. I've been loving this 3 sets, getting after it, not having a set number in my head, but just AMRAPing it, 0 reps in reserve. Like on these, I go 0 reps in reserve. I'm not going to fail in the pins. I mean, I might on one of the sets, but the goal is to kind of go 0 reps. It's been great. So top set, back offset approach. That's what we got today. Still warming up, but we're going to throw 5 wheels on that sucker. We're building that confidence. You know, I'm going to point 2 months ago, I'll throw 495 on. I'll be like sweating. I'll be like, I don't even know if I can get 1. Now, I know I'm getting at least 3. We're trying to get 5 again. We got 5 last week. That's what we're trying to match. Fuck yeah. All right, I hit 495 for that top set, which I'm pretty freaking stoked with. Although I hit it for 5 last week, that was kind of a out-of-body experience last week. 4 I'm really happy with. Like, I hadn't hit it for more than 3 ever until last week, and then I somehow got 5, so 4, still progress. I'm freaking fired up with that. It was a grinder, that last rep. I almost passed out on it. Hell yeah, baby. PRER, that's the way we roll. That's why I always put these safety arms up, you know? I'm telling you, I'm not telling you should fail in squats, because you probably shouldn't, but if you ever have that fear of the weight kind of being intimidating, the safety arms are there for a reason. You set those suckers up like an inch below your squat depth, you know, you get stuck at the bottom, it's so easy, you just go down, you don't even have to dump it, you just go down and you slide up. I do it all the time. It takes that mental fatigue of like, oh my God, I'm gonna die or get crushed under it, and it allows you to go for that extra rep if you need to. So highly recommend safety arms. I like it way more than an actual spotter. Well, I guess if you had 3 spotters, maybe it'd be better, but yeah, we'll go set 2 here. We dropped it 40 pounds, we got 455, 83%. Our goal here is 2 sets. Last week I hit this for 2x6. Let's see if I can get 1 set of 7 at least. That'll be pretty sick. So 2 more AMRAP sets. We're taking our time in between, long rest. Let's go. Big push, big push. Oh my gosh. 6. Oh man, that was... Whew. Damn, I went 7, but I'll take 6. Stoked with that. All right, long rest. We'll go one more time at 4:55. Wow. Oh, I get it spelled. Oh. All right, boys, 3 hard sets of squats. Done, dusted. We got 495, and we got 2 sets of 6 with 455. All freaking, those are hard, 3 hard sets. Now we're going RDLs, or sorry, stiff-legged deadlifts. So I'm going all the way to the ground, pausing for a second, then coming back up and try to stay a little more stiff-legged as opposed to RDLs, a little more bend in the knee, and I'm not going all the way to the ground. I go mid-shin, but stiff-legged, I go all the way to the ground. And again, stiff-legged, I try to keep my legs a little stiffer. Now, you will see there's probably a little bend in my knee, but it's definitely stiffer than my typical RDL. So, been loving these. Been feeling the heck of my hammies on these. Big key, though, on the bottom is really pausing and not bouncing off the bottom. Dead stop, pause, and then drive up. Really utilizing those hamstrings and pulling with the hams and glutes. So, we'll go 3 sets here. Same approach. Top set, we'll go 435 for as many reps as we get, and then we're going to drop down to 405 for 2 good quality sets. So let's go. Oh man. All right, lift complete. Sorry, my camera died right towards the end there, but finished with 2 sets hamstring curls, 2 sets leg extensions, 3 sets seated calf. Good leg day. Good freaking leg day. Nothing better. Get some more food cooking up, but yeah, train your legs hard. Train your legs hard. you train your legs hard as heck, everything else becomes easier. It becomes so much easier to go to failure on your upper body stuff. So something I've always just prided myself in is being a leg day connoisseur, just taking pride in leg days. They're long, they're daunting. I mean, that lift takes me forever, and it's a lot of hard sets, but again, doing stuff like that, that's where you see the growth. That's where you get the mental side, and you learn how to train hard and train to failure, and you do that from a young age. You know, it's a good thing to learn, a good skill to learn, because then you can apply that to your other training days, and then it just becomes, you know, second nature. Intensity is just, you don't have to rely on motivation. You know, you have days you don't feel like it, but guess what? You have your threshold you know you got to reach because you've trained it so hard. So train your legs hard. Heck yeah. Wrap it up here. Just watching YouTube now, editing some content, making another meal. Appreciate you guys. I'll make a full day of eating soon. More content to come. Appreciate everyone. You guys are goated. Stack them days. We'll see you in the next one.